Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going on a quest for truth together. How's that sound? Well, it would sound better if we had our sound going now, wouldn't it? Oh, here we are. Let's try that. Night driving. How are you doing tonight, friends? It's Wednesday night. It's 9:11 p.m. on a Wednesday night. Wednesday, we call it. Hello, Kathy. Welcome to the program. And who's this new person here? Truth Quest with Aaron. I've never heard of him before. I don't know who that is. But that's who we got so far. Well, friends, whether you're watching this live or later, most of you will be watching it later. Hello there, later people. We're awfully grateful for you. And look who's here. We're just about to talk about him. The just downrange of strange man himself, Operation Shutdown. Welcome to the program where we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious and the paranormal is the new normal. Operation Shutdown, make sure of that. That's New Hampshire. That's New Hampshire. Yeah. Good to see you here, buddy. All right. Well, so much is happening. I cannot, well, you know what? I was going to say I can't believe that Herschel Walker didn't win. Although, what, they're going to still be accepting ballots for 3 days? What? All of the election stuff needs to be completely gone back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? Just totally to the basics, I would have to say. Paper ballots, 1 day voting, maybe even make it like a national holiday so everyone gets it off so they can go and vote. Hello, Peggy Dancer. Good to see you here. Welcome to the program. And all of our mods are saying hello to each other. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that wonderful? There they all are. Everybody's happy. We got a great group here. All righty, Aphrodite. Well, we got some interesting things here. Boy, James Baker over there at Twitter getting ousted. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Well, I got some garbly stuff down there. What's that coming? What's that all about? When you're a meme lord in the Great Awakening and you return after having your Facebook disabled, nothing can stop what is coming. That's right. Oh, yeah. It's an eventuality, you know? There will come a time. Ultimate vindication for all of us, friends. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, yeah. Whoa, what was that? Whoa. Okay, I meant to do this. There's the cover photo for tonight's show, friends. That's a nebula. It looks like something in the ocean, doesn't it? It's something in space. So, I believe from the James Webb Telescope. Very beautiful. Lots of beautiful things. Look at this stuff. Now, I think that some of these colors are enhanced, like they detect a certain element and they colorize it. I think that might be at play here a little bit. It might not be as colorful, but there definitely is stuff out there. And it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And there we go, right there. Starship Enterprise. What a cool design for way back in '66. What a really cool design for a spaceship. I mean, don't you think? Just thought it was fantastic. That cover photo is certainly just downrange of strange. Yep, that's right. And Operation Shutdown, nothing can stop what is coming. That's right. That is totally, totally right. I always loved that model, and it was a gigantic model. It was like a 7-foot long model that they made, and that's why it looked so majestic when they were shooting it, because it was large. It was pretty big. Yeah. I saw it like in front of someone's driveway. It's pretty big. Pretty big. And we have a local paper here. It's quite a good paper. It's called the Peninsula Pulse. And every year they come out on the April Fool's Day, they come out with the Repulse, where it's like all April Fool's stories. And we have shipyards here. And sometimes the shipyards are busy, sometimes they're not. It depends on if someone's ordering ships or not. Well, in this Repulse, I didn't realize it was not a real article. I thought it was a real article talking about one of the shipyards starting to build that ship, the USS Enterprise spaceship, just like the original Star Trek. And they said they were building it as a tourist thing. You can go onto it and tour it. But by the time it got done, they figured the engine components might be engineered and figured out by then, and might be able to use it. I was so excited. I was telling everybody about it, and someone said, no, that's a fake article. Oh, man. If someone did that, I think that would be cool. I think that somebody should do that. Yeah, a lot of mainstream media run their departments like April Fools. Yeah, it's like nothing but non-truth now, right? That's right. There it is. What do we got here? Underdog. Remember Underdog? Some of you might remember Underdog. What a great cartoon that was, you know? He was just this shoeshine boy. And in this ring I fill an underdog super energy pill. He takes his pill and he gets little muscles. And he goes and solves the crime. Beats up the bad guy. I wonder if that was, to help push the whole pill idea. I don't know. But it was a great cartoon. I thought it was pretty good. And here is one of my recent mirror image shots from a recent one from the James Webb Telescope. Yeah. And we also have to, friends, remember that today, on today's date, 1941, Pearl Harbor was attacked. And a lot of very brave people lost their lives that day, and lots of material damage to our fleet. And it's a very sad thing. Shouldn't have happened. Actually, they knew it was coming, didn't they? And there's what that started as, that picture there. Oh yeah, Skinny Bob. Still, I consider that the best, one of the best footage and image troves of a real alien. Skinny Bob. Oh yeah, there he is, bigger than Dallas. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about AI and how disturbing AI is. Elon Musk famously asked AI, if AI developed to a certain point and wanted to get rid of humanity, could it? Yes, it could. And how? Easily was the answer. Easily. Of course. But I think there's something about a living, thinking being that could never be replaced by a robot. I don't care how powerful the computer is. There's just nothing that could compare. And, AI is becoming very creative. However, I still think that there's still so much more. And so Elon is asking about AI alignment, trying to get AI to think human preservation. Well, I just don't think that that's going to be part of any logical mind. And it's a very dangerous thing. We shouldn't be messing with it. And it's, really one of the only blessings of the coming solar flash. According to Corey Goode's testimony, the solar flash, the micronova, which will devastate this planet, as it does every 24,000 years, but it will also knock out all electronic equipment, including AI and the AI signal, for 1,000 years. So that'll be nice, but nothing electronic will work for 1,000 years. Isn't that weird? Maybe like a permanent EMP or something. I don't know what would cause that, but apparently that's the information that was told to Corey, if you believe that story. So it's a lot of, yes, we do need underdog. Yeah, that would be cool to bring him back, wouldn't it? Underdog. Remember Sweet Polly Purebred was the girl he was always saving? Yeah, Sweet Polly Purebred. And remember, Underdog's big arch enemy was Overcat. I love that. Underdog and Overcat. Just brilliant names, I think. I just think it's brilliant. But AI, it's advancing very, very rapidly, and it's very disconcerting. And I know Elon wants to, he says Neuralink is going to be ready in 6 months, and he wants to be one of the first ones to sign up for it. Now, I remember seeing articles about the dead monkeys that not too long ago that were the Neuralink chimps. It's like, oh, another one died. Oh, another one died. I really wouldn't trust that yet. And I don't know. I know Elon believes in it, but he might want to, maybe not get it yet, just in case, just in case. Just wear it on the outside for a while. See how that works. Yeah. Other ways of doing it. Hooking a body up to a computer is a dumb idea, okay? Unless it's for like an organ or to help someone to see. If it's for fixing a medical problem, then I think it's a very cool thing. But once you're connected, I mean, just think about it. If AI has ultimate control and you're connected via the Neuralink, they could take you over. And they could take someone over that maybe is easy, a pushover or something. And then they'd have that person to do whatever they wanted to do with. It would be not a good thing, okay? I just don't think. I don't know. What do you all think? What do you all think? What do y'all think? Yeah, AI. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Neuralink was, I gotta put that up here. If Neuralink was only used for benevolent research or purposes and kept from the evil, then okay, but right. Well, they're already doing it. It's not like we can keep it from them. These, they have like underground, gigantic facilities with all the bells and whistles. So they're already there. They're there. If they the island of Dr. Moreau was decades ago. Dolly the sheep. That was what 40 years ago. I mean, they're forging ahead. They don't care. I mean, if you're a mad scientist and you're running a bunch of other mad scientists in an underground base, are you worried about any kind of law? They don't know about it. And if they did, all they had to say is, oh, he's crazy. It's a conspiracy theorist. Oh, he's a racist. That's all you have to say. That's all they say. I really think that the media outlets need to be cleaned out. They need to be cleaned out, and the social media platforms that are still censoring. Every single friend of mine that got their channel lifted off of YouTube for daring to talk about a Washington Post article about the Hunter Biden laptop and the fact that it was real. 2 years ago, it was just as real as it is today, but they got bumped off. Now that's been proven to be real for the whole time, and it was suppressed illegally. Do those people have their channels back yet? I'm waiting. Where's they're so swift to take it away, but so I guess someone will either have to buy YouTube, Google YouTube, or they should just make it a private utility. Make it a utility, make it a public utility. And because it's an essential thing and it can't be in the hands of maniacal people. As if the government wasn't maniacal people. Well, it depends on who you got in there, I guess. If nothing electronic will work for 1,000 years, we can hold some fair elections. Yeah, good point. True, right. Just drop the stick in the box, and that will be counted. We do it the old caveman way. Just scratch the person you vote for on the birch bark ballot, and we'll tally that up for you with our abacus. An abacus would be good, wouldn't it now? Oh gosh, this is good. You got to see this, folks. Oh my. If there's any flat earthers in the audience, you might want to perk up a little bit and feast your eyes on this. Check this out. I like this one. This is how Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, according to flat earthers. Flat earthers are sweating. Yeah, a little unlikely. That would have been taking the long way home there, Think about that. Yeah. That flat earth thing just doesn't work in so many ways. Just give it up, flat earthers. Just give it up. We still like you, though. I can understand why flat Earth would be a thing because, let's face it, almost everything we've ever been taught has been a lie. Almost everything. Not everything. Oh, oh, look at this. Operation Shutdown. Haha. I still say the dog is flat. Yeah. And some fleas say the dog is dog shaped. It's quite an argument they keep having. Don't you love that? Flat Earth. Here's one for you, and this is like, it's not really even a meme. It's just reality. Look at that. Smoking gun documents show I was censored by government officials in collusion with big tech. I won't back down. That's right. And he's going to pump iron before he takes every single picture of himself with a very tight shirt on, just to scare him away. There you go. Go get him, Tom. I'm telling you, that guy rocks. They're doing some good work, man. All those lawyers over there, they have a whole team. It's not just him. He's just a spokesperson. He's not even a lawyer. He's just kind of like their CEO or their spokesperson guy. But he's a great guy. And yeah, he's got some pretty powerful arms too. So I'm sure he's probably in the best shape of anyone in that realm there. So if it wasn't the arm wrestling, he'd win every case there. How do you like that? Yeah. They missed with the wrong guy there, didn't they now? Here's a true picture if I ever saw it. Deep state patriots were just staving them off, holding them back, lessening their stomp upon us. Hello, Metaverse. Welcome to the program. Yep. Going to keep that deep state away from our necks. Keep it off of our necks. Those 87,000 IRS agents coming after us for anything over $600. Be careful. Don't buy expensive things. Whatever you do. Right? That's right. Look at this. Biden Fetterman 2024. It's a no-brainer. Yes, it is a no-brainer. That right there is a no-brainer. That's for damn sure. That's New Hampshire. Don't you think? I would definitely think. Okay. That's not what it looks. Yeah. All right. Get back on track here. Getting close. There we go. Yeah. I don't think anyone is debating this anymore. I just don't think anybody's debating this anymore. What the heck? It's blank? What the heck? It wasn't blank a second ago. There. Isn't that funky? Something's wonky, folks. Look at that. Of course, that's traitor Trudeau on the right, and on the left is Pappy Fidel Castro. Like father, like son. Fidel. Yeah, pretty close, I'd say. Yep. Yeah, more than just chance, I would say. I'd say pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. Now, why is my confuser? Here's a funny one. Okay, if that works. There. I'm leaving you. Is it because I act like I know everything? Yes, I knew it. Oh, I think that's hilarious. So funny. My goodness. It's another thank you card from the auto body repair shop. Hey, thanks, guys. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. There that is. Nobody said you wouldn't get blank if you were blanked. Oh, really? And here's all the people saying it. Yeah. They said it. It's all on record. It's all completely on record, folks. They cannot deny it. They just can't. Yeah. Alrighty then. What's this? Person of the year. Yes. This is the guy that needs to be on there. Of course, they had Hitler was the person of the year and so is Stalin twice. So there you go. Hello, Mad Pogue. Good to see you here. And look at that. He gets welcomed by all of our friends. All of our friends. Yeah. That's the guy who deserves to be on there. Not that Zelensky creep. Look at that. 21 people running for president. Only one stands against killing babies. That's right. That is right. Over 10 years ago, everybody thought this guy was crazy. Yeah, Hollywood is an institutionalized, you know what, ring. It is a den of parasites who feast on the blood of children. Every studio in Hollywood is bought and paid for by the blood of innocent children. Yeah, what are you talking about? No, we know what he's talking about now. Thank you, Mel. You were right. Everyone who hates Trump got their opinion from pedophiles. Change my mind. That's right. It's true. It's true. All of the anti-Trump people in the media, they're all raging pedophiles. And you'll find their name on the Epstein flight log. And, you know, we all want the official black book, but we have these flight logs. Now, the thing about those, and famously, Bill Clinton is on there 26 times and Hillary's on there like 6 times. But keep in mind that those flight logs that were published, that were public, that went all over the place, we all have seen them, those only count for 3 years. 3 years. That's only 3 years worth. Now, Bill Clinton knew Epstein back when he was president. Had him in the White House numerous times. So he's been to the island in 3 years 26 times. So if you extrapolate that out, it's hundreds of times, okay? And not only that, but that creepy place in New Mexico that he had, and his creepy places in New York City, and all over the place. He's a creep. Super creepy. He's a creep. Super creepy. That's right. And isn't that a beautiful space picture? Although I don't think that's an actual photo. I think that's art. Here I was on that Twitter space after party. And there I am there as a listener. There was like 1 million or 2 million people on there. It was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And it was kind of wonky. They don't have all the bugs out of that yet. Hey, Mud Rabbit, welcome to the program. No problem. You're always right on time whenever you come. Yep. So yeah. Oh, and I made a little meme. You know, for the longest time, you know this guy Elon Musk, right? He just bought Twitter and everything like that. He's got that rocket company and Neuralink and Starlink and all this kind of junk. Hello, Cookie Miller. Hello, Cookie Miller. Welcome to the program. Good to see you here. So I made a little meme. You know, I thought, you know, with a name like Elon Musk, there's just a product that he should do. And let me get this up here for you. Elon. Here. Okay. Now we got it. Now we're cooking with Crisco. So good to see you too, Cookie. So here's that meme that I created. And this is what I think Elon should do. Just put out Elon Musk. You know, like Musk, it's like a cologne, right? The tweet smell of success, or the tweet smell of freedom of speech. There you go. But that's something he could just do. Throw it out there. You know, I did a little digging, and he did have I think a perfume that he came out with, or some kind of cologne called Burnt Hair. I think it was from a joke or something. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. But there it is, Elon Musk. With a name like Musk, how could you not have your own Musk? Come on now. I mean, you could charge $8 a piece. There you go. Maybe you get a free month of blue check mark for that. You think? Maybe. I don't know. I think it turned out pretty good. Elon Musk. Because when your name sounds like a perfume, you might as well make it. Right? There you go. There it is. The tweet smell of success. A little meme for you. You won't find it anywhere else, folks. Just made that today. Is it today or yesterday? I think yesterday. Last night. Yeah. That's what I was up to last night. Trying to get some memes for you all. Mhm. Well, I hope you're all having a very good time tonight. It's kind of a relaxed sort of an evening here, as you can maybe tell. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's a good one. This one's worth showing. Fauciism. Watch out for those Fauciisms. You know, he was questioned under oath numerous times, asked the same question. Is there any study that you know of that shows that masks work on viruses? No. He finally said no. Not a single one. Of course. And look who else just snuck in. It's our good friend Dark Brain. Awesome. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah. Fauciism. Fauciism. I think that's the way he should always wear his mask. I think he should be maybe part of his sentence when he gets sentenced after he gets found guilty crimes against humanity to have that tattooed onto him. I think that would be a good thing to give him something to talk about, on the run up to his swinging event, where he'll go swinging on a rope. If we're all lucky, he will be swinging. Hello, Emily. Welcome to the program. And isn't that a clever image? Yeah. It's very fitting. He is such a weasel. He has caused so many people so much harm. Did you hear about Rod Stewart's 11-year-old son collapsed playing football or soccer? And heart attack, 11 years old. They're saying it's a heart attack. Also, Rod Stewart lost two of his brothers in the last couple months. Gee, I wonder, I think he's over there in England. Did they have mandates, certain type of mandates there? Hello, Maddie. Good to see you here. Yeah, Mud Rabbit. I won't feel satisfied till Fauci the worm is in prison, right? He can go in one of the same cells that the January 6th guys get let out of. He can go in there and see how they had it. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Maybe he'll have something to write about. Did you take the VX, Aaron? No. No, that would be a negatory. I believe that if whatever's meant to be in your body is already in your body, put there by someone far smarter than some PhD that paid somebody off to get his high grades. That's what I say. I believe in my immune system, and I also believe in my invention, which I invented to protect everybody and to help the world. And so maybe if you don't remember, I'm the inventor of the Invisimask. And of course, everyone has one. We've biolocated everyone's face and we teleported one to everyone's face who already have one. So this, just to remind you, so you can tell your friends, they don't have to wear those masks anymore. You've got the state-of-the-art Invisimask on. Yes, you're welcome. That's how you save humanity. You invent something. Here it is, the Invisimask. What? Oh, here it is.
Introducing the amazing state-of-the-art Invisimask.
I'm about ready to walk into the big box store. No thanks, I have the Invisimask on. Thank you. And the best thing about the Invisimask is you have the confidence to go out and do the things you always like to do without the cumbersome mask being on. Oh, I have the Invisimask on. Can't you see? Oh, silly me. You can't see it. I have the Invisimask on, though. Totally covered. Thank you.
Introducing the amazing, high-tech Invisimask. Yes, we've used advanced nanotechnology and we developed a completely invisible mask that works with your immune system. It allows you to breathe in and breathe out with no obstruction, keeping you healthy and safe. Now you can go out in confidence into public wearing your Invisimask. And when they say, "Where's your mask?" you can say, "Ha ha ha, I've got the Invisimask on. Thank you very much. Have a nice day and shine them your beautiful smile, because that's what it's all about. Smiling." Thank you very much. And by the way, we've teleported one to everyone's face. You already have one. So go out and enjoy your Invisimask and live as a free human as it was meant to be. God bless.
And there you go. That's it. That's the Invisimask. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to put the call-in number in the chat here. And our governor is looking into lawsuits. Yes, I saw that. That is awesome. There needs to be something happening. What? You need to send your governor that's the video on my site is the Invisimask. Send it to him because he should know. I mean, I just can't send it to everybody. I haven't been able to send it to everybody yet. So I need everyone's help to let everybody know they don't need a mask. We got them covered because everybody knows you got to use logic and science. Well, how do you fight an invisible virus? With an invisible mask. Yeah, that's logic. That's science. Or like I like to call it, science. Because we like to pronounce all of the silent letters because we feel that the silent letters are being discriminated against. Watch that be the next thing the left goes after. But actually, I kind of like that. It's kind of funny. Oh, thank you, Cookie. You love my humor and intelligence? Well, well, thank you. Thank you very much. So feel free to call in if you like. And you know what? I got a call the other night from my good friend Mike, the fireman, and his friend was on the other line, and we had like a three person call. Very nice gentleman, another fireman, and we were talking about the current events, and something struck me about Brazil. You know, what Brazil's happening right now in Brazil is pretty amazing. Bolsonaro has, nullified the false election, and the military is backing him up. So it looks like there's only a matter of time, and that'll be all resolved. But I was thinking about the Brazilian government and the Brazilian military, and they've got an advantage that no other military has. And I don't think it can be understated. I mean, it's an extreme, unbelievable advantage over every other military. And that is something that can't be overstated. And it is this: when they say we're sending 10 Brazilian troops to the border, you don't know how many that's going to be. I mean, you might panic. Some foreign country, we're sending 100 Brazilian troops. 100 Brazilian? How many is that? See? You just don't know. How can you prepare? Oh my God, he said they were sending a Brazilian of them. Oh yeah, that's what they're doing. But on a serious note, you know where the Iraqis keep their army? Where the Iraqis keep their army? They keep it in their sleevey. Hello, Metaverse. Welcome to the program. Hello, Metaverse. Make sure you unmute yourself and mute the stream in the background.
Hello?
Hello? I can hear you. Metaverse? Welcome to the program. Oh,
Yo,
hello?
you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah. Welcome to the program.
Oh, nice. Let's go. How's it going, Aaron?
Good. Hey, is this someone I know? I think that was someone I know. That sounded so familiar. And he just dropped out. Metaverse, call back. Metaverse. Boy, that sounded so familiar. I wonder. Metaverse. Boy, it sure sounded like my old friend. My old friend David. So this is Code 21, Federal Regulation, Section 5023 and 24. It is illegal to coerce a U.S. citizen to take part in an experimental program. $100 million fine, minimum 99 years. Good. I love it. Too laggy, had to leave. Well, if you have to turn the stream off in the background because there's a time difference. There's a time delay from when we're talking on the StreamYard, and when it comes to YouTube, there's a little bit delay. I think they do that so they can like chop something off if it's something they don't like. Okay. You'll join another time on a desktop. Okay. And now, do I know you, Metaverse? Because your voice sounds really familiar to me. Sounds like my old friend David. Is your name David? Just curious. Let me know if that's what your name is. No, LOL. Okay, then you just sound like him. Okay, good. All right. Audio input? You should be able to call in if you want to. You should be able to do it on a phone. It's just that you have to, if you're listening to the show on YouTube, just mute that stream when you join the StreamYard. Then there will be no lag. Then there'll be no lag. No lag time. Oh, I know, folks, what we can watch. I love watching old videos, footage from a long time ago. I found some footage today, and it's kind of shocking. But when they film something and then they speed it up, I don't know how they do that, but they do that. It's speeded up and it adds some humor to it. Maybe something we shouldn't be laughing at, but I don't know. I got a very big kick out of this. I hope that you all will get a kick out of it. I think I'll play it without the audio, so I don't get a copyright strike, which I got on my last show, and I had to go and edit out the Eddie Cochran song. It was only like 11 seconds or something like that. I had to take it out, take that clip out. Okay, here we go. I think you're gonna like this. Oh my, check this out, folks. Okay, is it showing? There it is. Okay, we're just gonna watch that, right? Okay, so, okay, we're gonna turn off the sound. And here we go. Look at this. This is at Coney Island, 1900 to 1928. Look at this. Look at, they're on these zip lines. They're just flying. Oh, drop. Oh, no big deal. And look at this slide. They pile up. There's like no place for them to go. He helps the lady up, and all of a sudden a bunch of guys come down, and they're head over tea kettle. There's just a poorly designed end of the ride there. It's so funny. And then look at this. Oh, let's try a camel ride. No, what could go wrong here, right? Oh, yeah. Nothing can go wrong here. Oh, yeah. We'll just get you all situated. Totally safe. These are camels, been used for thousands of years. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Whoa. There goes one. Dropped her up. Oh, she's not in good shape there. Here we go. Let's up the insurance on the kids and bring them to Coney Island and bring down the chute they go. Oh my goodness. Oh, good thing we upped the insurance on those kids before we brought them. Oh my goodness. Look at this. And this is fun. Look, down the bottomless pit. Where are they going? No one seems to be too care. No one seems to really be minding too much. Yeah. Wow. It looks like really dangerous stuff. Oh, there's that chute. There's kids coming down. Here you go. This looks like a lot of fun. Oh. Actually, it does look kind of like fun. Yeah, go on in. Yeah, steeple riding like a horse. Like a monorail horse. That's actually kind of cool. Why don't they have those? If they would have built these a little better, they'd still be in use, right? Maybe Coney Island's still going. I don't know. I've never been there. Anybody ever been to Coney Island? Does it still like this? They still do this? I mean, it looks like pretty wild. Look at this. They're always the people in the middle. They fall. They never get up. No one ever helps them. There's no way to get them up. They're just stuck in there forever. Will they ever get out? Here we go again. Oh, you know, the survivors from the last one. Oh, try your luck again. It's carnage. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be. Down the chute. There they go. Out of sight. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope that you liked that. Oh my. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh wow, that's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, somebody had to be the first test ride. You know what? I almost took a job. You know, I was an industrial designer. I worked for Hasbro and Tonka Toys. When I was out of work, I was looking for a job. And one of the jobs that came up was a roller coaster designer. And I was intrigued. Oh, wow, designing roller coasters? But then I found out something. When you work for this company, when you design a roller coaster, guess who gets to ride it first? Alone. The designer. I'm like, no. I'm not that sure of my designs to be able to ride in it. Are you kidding me? Can you believe those kids were just being thrown around like, yeah, those camels are wobbly. I've been on one with my son too when he was a little kid. Yeah. You bet the people get busted up pretty often on those rides. Yeah. How could you not? Oh, you were in Coney Island in '68? Cool. I bet that was pretty much fun. Oh, back then, no insurance in either party. Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, but I mean, you know, it might be just that they've speeded it up that makes it a little more humorous. But I don't know. I couldn't help laughing. I mean, down the chute. There they go. There go the kids. Oh, they're going down the chute again. Helicopter parents nowadays would not be okay with that. They'd be freaking out. Oh my God, where did Junior go? Yeah, throw an ace bandage on it and get over it. That's right. Hellhole ride would spin fast and they'd remove the floor. Oh yeah. And the centrifugal force would hold you against the wall. Those are fun. Those are things. Break your ribs, like squish you and like break your ribs and stuff. Crazy stuff. Crazy. Live and learn. Yeah, somebody had to be the first. That's right. And it's the designer usually. So if the designer designs a bad, dangerous ride, and he or she dies in that first ride, then you don't have to worry about bad designs coming from that designer ever again. The thing too about roller coasters is, you know, every new roller coaster, you know, the designers are probably thinking, oh, this has to be better and faster and taller. And more scary than any other thing ever? Well, I don't know, man. I think they're pretty darn scary already. Yeah. Oh, yeah, unless somebody lost their cookies, huh? Yeah. What was it? The scrambler. You don't want to be on a scrambler. If someone throws up on the scrambler, it sprays everywhere. That's not good. No. Scrambler. No. Not a fun time. Never a fun time. Never a fun time. Oh, yeah. You know, I see it's just over an hour into the show, and we haven't heard from our main sponsor tonight. So I have to show these commercials. This is how I make money here, one of the ways. And so when you're looking for a law firm, it's important to look for a reputable law firm, one that has a track record that you can count on. And I don't think these guys have that kind of record, but here they are. Schmelnick and Schmelnick, here you are. And there you have it.
Schmelnick and Schmelnick. Injured? Been in an accident?
Know someone who's been in an accident?
Know someone who knows someone who's been in an accident?
Look like you've been in an accident?
Or want to just be in an accident? We can help you. At Schmelnick & Schmelnick, we've changed people's lives. We've turned common hypochondriacs into millionaires. Here are some of our testimonials.
It started as just a scratch, but thanks to Schmelnick & Schmelnick, now I'm a millionaire.
Okay, listen. Dr. John Doe, and I've personally checked into each and every one of these cases, inside and out. I give all of the expert medical testimony for Schmelnick & Schmelnick, and they've even handled a few of my own personal cases. Ready? Schmelnick & Schmelnick! Well, what did you think of our fine, well-paid actors? Performances like this can be rehearsed for any courtroom in America. This can be your golden opportunity to sue your fellow man and make a pretty penny at the same time. Okay? Because at Schmelnick & Schmelnick, we can help you. You, yeah, we can help them. Call 1-900-SUE-YOU before our address changes or the Vice Squad catches up with us.
You took my line.
I took your line.
You slime? Just like that client we had. You took him right away from me.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Hey, you know, Hoffa?
Well, there you go. What a reputable firm that is. Boy, I would trust them to represent me in court. Maybe not. But they're the sponsors of the show, and so we have to honor that. And there we have it. Schmelnick & Schmelnick, yes. Oh, Ferris wheels are too slow. I draw the line there. Roller coasters are bliss and laughter fast enough. Yeah. Although the Ferris wheels are good, to sit up way above and look down and look around. It's kind of cool to be that high up and to look around. Don't you know? We used to, where I grew up, there was an amusement park called the Excelsior amusement park in Excelsior, Minnesota, which wasn't too far from where I grew up. And we would go there every year, our family. I had two brothers, one older, one younger. And we'd go there, and they had a really neat thing. They had a deal where you bring your report card. So every time we got our report cards, we wanted to go to the amusement park. And because for every A, you got so many tickets. You get like, I don't know, 10 tickets for an A, 5 tickets for a B, and like 3 tickets for a C or something like that. It was all laid out. And but our parents would never let us ride the roller coaster because like 4 kids or 5 kids died on it. I had a big sign, ride at your own risk. And we're like, yeah, let's go ride it at our own risk. And our parents were like, no. You're not going on that thing. So we never got to go on it. Maybe that was a good thing. But they ended up tearing the thing down. And I lost all incentive to do good in school. That was a really good incentive. It really made me want to get better grades. And my grades were getting better. And then when they tore that down, I'm like going, why even try? They took the only thing that was edging me on, you know? I think that more of that needs to happen. Incentivized grades. I think that would be great. Fear of heights, and they rock. Yeah, they do rock. Yeah. And I guess when you're up there with someone that is afraid of heights, they do tend to rock it a little bit just to annoy the other person, I guess. And then you got the people who will point out as you're rocking way up there going, wow, look at that. Is that cotter pin? Is that, oh my goodness, is that thing, oh, is that thing tight on? Is there a nut missing there? You can pretty much freak people out by doing that. Yes. And the donations can be sent to paypal.me, Aaron Moriarty 17, friends and family, no fees, and Cash App, Truth Quest with Aaron. And so thank you very much. And Dark Brain brings up a good point. You don't want a nice guy for a lawyer. You want a shark. That's right. The Ferris wheel was when you were 10. Remember the song Love Roller Coaster? Love Roller Coaster? Roller coaster. Yeah. And there was like a scream, and everyone, there was a rumor back then, back in the 70s when this came out, Love Roller Coaster. And there was a scream, this girl screaming in the middle of it. And I guess there was some rumor around that this woman was murdered, and that was the scream of her murder. And I don't know if that was ever verified or if that was just an old, like a urban legend or whatever that was, or just something they put out there to increase the sales of the album, or maybe they really did it. You know, you look at how demonic some of these things are, especially the music industry. Yeah. Oh, I had a lawyer. I was waiting for my lawyer, and I was at the courthouse, and I was getting nervous because the lawyer wasn't there yet, and we were ready to go on. And he comes right before we go on. I'm like, oh God, thank goodness you're here. And he goes, oh, good news. I said, oh yeah, what? Oh, they dropped all the charges and this, and this. I go, really? He goes, no. Oh, jeez, don't do that to me. But it all went well. I have to say, the times that went the best for me in court were the times when I was my own lawyer. That's when things worked out the best. I did have a good lawyer for my divorce, though. Yeah, he was great. Brett Reitz. He won a case against Ford Motor Company. Very hard one to do a thing against. But yeah, Brett Reitz, great lawyer. Yeah. Maybe a little bit better than Schmelnick and Schmelnick. Schmelnick and Schmelnick, yeah. That's right. Yep, that's who taunted you. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I have a fear of heights too. Not so much of heights, just of falling. Right? I admire the people who have no fear of heights. They can walk a plank. They can walk the edge of a building. It's like I'd be like holding on to it, going, hey. Maybe not, but I wouldn't be hopping and skipping and jumping. A good wind comes over, and those people tightrope walking across. Oh man, is that just tenuous to watch? Every step, man. You won't find me doing that. That won't be me. I won't be doing that. No. Not me, not me. All right. Gosh, do I even want to show this? Okay. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't show this, you know? This is something lawyers should be looking at. Uh-oh. Did we do this again? Uh-oh. I think we froze up, friends. Oh boy. Hour and 12 minutes into it, and we're already frozen up. I guess that means I didn't get my new computer yet. Confuser. But this means I'll have to duck out of here for a brief moment, 1 or 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Stay nice and cozy in the chat, and I'll be with you as soon as I turn this machine off and turn it on again. I'll see you back in a few minutes. Thank you for your understanding. See you in a few.
Here at Lens Crackers, we can crack your fine, high-quality eyewear in less than an hour. Our trained technicians use only the best equipment to crack your fine quality eyewear. So remember, Lens Crackers, we can crack them in less than an hour.
And we're back. And we got it to hear from the Lens Crackers, too. You know, I always get compliments when I walk down the street downtown with my professionally cracked glasses from Lens Crackers. Yes, it's always a fun time wearing those darn things. And where are they? Where are they when I need them? Hold on 1 second. I'll go get them. Are they here? Oh, they must be here somewhere. Oh. Where did they go? Oh my. I seem to have misplaced them. Oh no! They're right over here. Silly me. They're on my anonymous mask. Silly me. Yes, you can already see the difference. It's spectacular. Yes, it's something lovely that it's a conversation starter, you know? And unlike a tattoo, you can take this off, you know? Oh, you're helping Cookie figure something out? Browser blocking function. Oh, there's so many, you know, there are just so many different things that phones do these days. Oh, you know what? My phone's been in my car all day. I should go get it. I forgot it in my car. Well, I can't get many calls that way now, can I? Yeah, I love my Lens Crackers. Yeah, it even makes things easy to see. Not so easy to see. But you can't see as well, but small price to pay for looking cool. That's right. Small price to pay for looking cool. There we go. There we have it. Brave blocks, trackers, and cookies, and sites like StreamYard won't work right with Brave. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I think that's where it was. iPhone, yeah, I have a Google iPhone. A Google iPhone is a little bit different than an iPhone. And you too can have a Google iPhone. All you got to do is take a googly eye and stick it to the back of your iPhone. And now you have a Google Eye phone. Yes. And then you can use that joke. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. I'm still having fun with the people over there at Wally World. Saying hi to all the people out there in TV land. You know, when you're self-checking, I would rather have someone else check me out, but at the one we have up here, there's usually one or none, and it's the one way down there that's open, or the one right next to the door is they're trying to get us to all do the self-check. But if you're doing the self-check, if you find yourself at the self-check, make sure you wave to everybody out there in TV land. Hello, everybody out there in TV land, because they're putting you on TV. You might as well give the person watching it something to look at, you know, make a funny face or make them laugh. Oh, your ex gave you an iPhone? Yeah, I guess, you know, phones are very personal, and you're not going to have an app if you're not going to use it, right? We used to call them applications back in the day. They used to have a fuller name, application or program. Wasn't that what they were? It was a program, right? Now it's an app. We're just like using a part of a word. It's weird. It's a program, now it's an application, now it's an app. What's next? An give me an I need to get a Yes, a lot of them track your stuff. Excuse me. And for geo-tracking, a lot of them get that. You can get that information from a host of different types of apps. And yeah, I think they should do that, do the geo-tracking for all of the food processing plants burning down. Let's get to the bottom of that and find out who's doing all that. You know, geo-tracking, geo-fencing an area, find out when this, around the time when the fire started, and then get all the geo-tracking in that general area in that time period and see who shows up. Oh, look at this. It's an undocumented worker's phone that they got from the Border Patrol people. And oh, let's check his text messages. Oh, here's instructions he was given by DHS to go and burn this down. Oh, interesting. Who knows what they're doing? But we can find out. I think it'd be pretty easy with that geo-tracking. I like the Lurker app, and let me check the Lurker app as I'm thinking about it now. Oh my. We got 3 banks of lurkers, and only 3 of them aren't lurkers. Can you believe it? Only 3 of them don't have the red dot. The rest are all FBI, CIA, NSA, who knows? You know, they might have made up another one by now. You know? Any 3 letters. I mean, I wonder if you could just make up any 3 letters and start an agency and get federal funding. Would that work? Yeah, I'm starting this new thing called LTD. Yeah, it's a new agency. We need funding. I don't know if that would work. Hello, lurkers. Hit that like button, yes. Like while you lurk. You have to like while you lurk. Wave to the clowns in the background. Hello, clowns. Hey, if it weren't for spooks, I wouldn't have half my audience, right? Who knows? I'm sure they're keeping an eye on me, especially since I have Andrew Brishago coming on here. I mean, he was told by the Bush administration that they could not guarantee his safety if he didn't stop talking about his experience in these programs, these DARPA programs, DARPA, CIA, and other agents, multi-agency programs. These were like Project Pegasus and Project Mars. top secret stuff. They don't want that coming out. But they knew Andrew was going to be the whistleblower, which is, pretty amazing if you think about it. Yeah. And he said that he would, who wouldn't mind doing another show. So we have to figure out when we're going to bring him on and what portions of his story we're going to talk about. I mean, he's had such incredible experiences, meeting General George Washington as a holographic image would be a good one. A very, because I guess General George Washington had like a very charismatic, a very stoic, very sure person, and a very confident person. And he just exuded this golden aura. He said he had like a golden aura. And that, and Andy said that he'd only ever seen that golden aura in one other person that he's ever met that had the same aura as General George Washington near the New York Harbor before he left that night. And that was Jesse Ventura. Yes, you heard it correctly. Jesse Ventura. Oh. Tetra. Oops. Tetra. Let's see if I can find that picture of Jesse Ventura. Where is it? No, that's not it. It's not on this computer. Oh darn, it's not on here. It's not on here. Well, that's not good. Oh well. We looked. We didn't find. Also, friends, I have a little heads up on Friday's show. Depending on how things go tomorrow, I may or may not be having a show on Friday night. Might not, if my tooth extraction might be 2 teeth. Doesn't go well, or I might not be able to talk, and I haven't learned sign language yet. So, yeah, I met Jesse. He's a really cool guy, very nice guy. Jim Janos is his name. Jim Janos. He got that name when he was a wrestler, and they were coming up to Ventura Boulevard. He saw the sign, and he goes, that's my name. That would be my name. Why just not take the night off to heal? I might, that's what I'm saying, I might have to. So if I'm not on Friday night, that's why I'm, changing the gauze or whatever I'm doing. I just wish that they had that down a little bit better. And I'm not on the antibiotics, so I don't know what's going to happen. No clue. And this is not even for the one that is broken off with the nerve exposed. It's for another one. This one up here. But this one down here is the one that's broken off. So I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, you have to go to the dentist for major work tomorrow? We'll pray for you as well. Well, we'll pray for you too, Peggy Danster. Thanks for letting us know that. Yes. Yeah. I always try to think of, dentist jokes and something to make me a little happy, going in there. Like my favorite dentist joke is my old dentist got in trouble for telling jokes, actually. Yeah. My old dentist actually got in trouble for telling jokes. Why, you ask? He pulled too many good ones. Pulled too many good ones. There you go. Here's a good joke. Keeps you laughing. I know dentist is not that laughable of a thing, but yeah. I don't know why the tooth has to have a nerve inside it. I mean, seems like a design flaw. Let's make this creature with teeth with. Let's make it so if they crack their tooth open, it hurts a lot. Yeah, let's make that happen. Why? If I was designing an animal, I would make it so you can't feel anything inside the body. If something happens in there, you're not going to know. Why would you need to? You can't do anything about it, usually, right? I don't know. I'm always thinking of, as a designer, because if you design things and then you look at something with design flaws, like even biological entities have flaws too, like dental floss. We'll be thinking positive healing thoughts. Yes. Yeah, put on some comfy PJs, stretch out on the couch and just relax. That sounds good. Yeah. I don't have stretchy PJs. I don't wear PJs, but I know a lot of people do. Pain is an indication something needs repair. Yes, I understand that. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, well, I have a lot less teeth to floss now than I used to have. It takes a lot less time now. And between some of my teeth, I just have to use a very thick rope. Yeah. Yes. Well, we're sending all of our well wishes to you, Peggy. We hope that you heal up really, really quickly and that you have lots of quality time to do whatever you want to do without worry about any of this other stuff. I had a dentist once and I had to have a tooth pulled. He said, we have to pull his tooth. I said, well, doc, I don't have insurance. What's it going to cost me? He said, well, about $250. I said, $250 for an operation that only lasts a second? So he pulled it slowly. He pulled it slowly. Doggone it. Doggone. Well, are you watching? Is anybody else watching the Suspicious Observers on YouTube? He's that guy that studies the sun and he does disaster predictions, and he's always spot on. He's talking about the micronova that's coming up, that's supposed to happen. And Corey Good's been talking about it. Yeah. And I love how at the end he says, be safe, everyone. Yeah, he's a very calming tone about it. Yeah. And he's very smart. He's always talking about how the mainstream, lamestream scientists still are adhering to these old, worn out, not working mathematical ideas. And he's constantly pointing them to the right way. Look, this is what's happening. This is what's causing it. These are the ripples that you're seeing. This is the reason. It's not what you thought. And it's very, very good, very interesting. And he's got like a ranch too. You can go and camp out over there with all those cool people and talk about disaster preparedness. I thought, well, maybe I should be making like a spherical little environment that, if the solar flash happens and the mile-high tsunamis come crashing across the 3-mile-high tsunamis come crashing across the country, get into that little round thing but then, because I'm thinking, okay, well, it'll float because it's round, full of air. Make it watertight. Oh, hope it doesn't leak. But then it could, if it leaks, it could bury me under miles of ocean, or something. Something could happen, or it could caught in a bunch of mud. And you open up the thing, and a bunch of mud comes in, and you can't. And you're stuck in the mud. I don't know. Just have a surfboard ready to get on anytime. Take a surf, ride that wave, ride that tsunami. I would imagine they're cleaning out all those underground cities for us, something like that. Oh yeah, not for us. Now in Russia, they have underground facilities for all of their citizens. Not here. It's only for the elite. Only for specific people. Yes, they're calling it the solar flash. It's like a micronova. It's where it happens every like 25,000 years, and it's been about 24,000 years. We're due. And they can tell by the ejecta on the far side of the moon, all the splattered glass that's over there from the last time ejecta came off of the sun. It's all the light-giving plasma that comes off of the sun and it gets spewed out across the solar system, and some of it's going to hit Earth. Apparently, Corey was showing a picture. It tilts the Earth. Earth's going to get tilted again, and then there's a tilt and then a slosh back. So you're going to get, if it happens the way they showed it to him, they told him, okay, he's like, well, where's a place that's more survivable? And they said, some areas will be survivable. Some areas in the Ozarks is one of the spots, and some areas in Colorado, probably the mountain sheltered areas. Those are two of the areas that by 2033 is when there's no way to predict this, but that's what they're thinking is a possibility. So we got time, a little bit of time. Start digging that tunnel. Start digging that underground city. But when it does happen, and it's going to wipe out a lot of the coastal cities. I mean, that's where 75% of the people live. Coastal cities, coastal areas. 75, 80% of the population lives in those vulnerable areas. So that's, and I live right near two gigantic bodies of water. That's why I'm going to be surfing. I'll have to learn real quickly how to surf. Grab whatever piece of wood is happen to be floating and surf. Start surfing. It's the only way I'm going to make it. If it happens. Maybe we'll luck out. Maybe it's not going to happen. Or maybe it'll just miss Earth. Or maybe the moon will be right in the right spot and the moon will get blah. It'll get blasted. We'll just get a light little dusting. That would be nice. Let's all hope for that. Because our collective consciousness has some effect. And I guess that's what's delaying it, is our consciousness. We are increasing in consciousness. We're waking up. And that's good. Cheyenne Mountain and other areas? Yeah. So there's going to be a pole shift, possibly. I mean, this is all conjecture. Nobody knows. So don't get too afraid of it. Maybe I should plan a trip around that time to one of those areas. Might be a lot of people planning trips to those areas around that time. You think? Also might be a really good time to trade in your car for one of those ampha cars. The cars that float. I think that would be a good investment. Something like that. Or what about a submarine? That might be the answer. So we need to find like that yellow submarine that the Beatles had and retrofit that and make it nice and cozy and go whipping around looking at shipwrecks and stuff like that. Going into sub. I think that'd be a good idea. Well, friends, it looks like nobody's calling in. That's fine. That's fine. I think we're going to call her an evening here. Been going an hour 45. I'm almost to the end of my StreamYard recording, so I have to get the next tier up. And hopefully also getting closer every day to that new computer. And I won't have to be turning it off and coming back again like I have been. But I want to thank everyone for stopping by. And, you know, we do talk about some things that are a little bit concerning. Oh, looks like we do have a call. Cookie Miller. All you have to do is unmute yourself and mute the stream in the background. You should be able to hear me. But the YouTube stream will be like a half a minute delay. Okay, you're gonna have to unmute your mic. There you go. Welcome.
Did I do it right?
You did it right. Welcome to the program.
Oh man, this is awesome. Thank you for inviting me onto your show. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And for opportunity, and for this opportunity to really, speak with you guys. It means a lot.
Awesome.
So, something that's been on my mind for a while that I really wanted to talk to you about. I had an experience a couple months ago that I heard I heard angels singing,
Oh, wow.
and I had a glimpse of what I truly believe as a born-again believer, a glimpse of heaven and what it may look like to me at this point in my time where I'm still a mortal sinner. And that's a major important fact of what we're allowed to experience of God's holiness and his holy place. And so I've been cautious and very thoughtful of what can I share with everyone without being offensive to God and his holy out it to the world. And so I look through scriptures and I try and match it up with what's really, aligned with his will. But I wanted to explain just a couple things, and God, please forgive me if I'm doing outside of your will. That's the most important thing in my life, is to follow your will. So what I wanted to explain and what I wanted to express of my once in a lifetime experience was that the angels that I heard, they did not speak words. It was just this building and building, like a crescendo of soprano-ish tones of exclamation of his glory, and it was just all harmony, and it just kept building and building and building, and all to his glory. And it wasn't words, it was just harmony and unity. And I wanted to also try to explain colors that are alive. I never saw live colors, but in this world, but in what I experienced with the Lord was the closest thing that I can describe it as an opal, the gem, that the colors, they dance and sparkle together as you move it. And what I experienced was that the colors were alive, and I was in their presence, but I approached the presence, but I wasn't in the presence, if you know what I mean,
Yeah.
I was an observer on the outside, but I was allowed to have the most amazing glimpse of what colors alive move together and join together and have a purpose. And so these opalescent colors took shape like a river going to some place. And the colors, it's not like a prism, it's far beyond my vocabulary. I apologize, but it was just so glorious.
You're doing great.
And an experience that I can never forget, and I can never stop shouting, hallelujah, God, thank you. I think it was maybe because he was blessing me, because my husband was, after 34 years of being together, he was just suddenly gone and was killed at work at UPS.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was a mechanic, and the jack stands gave out and it crushed him. And so, I was with him from 14 years old to 51 years old. He was all that I knew, all that I loved. And I married him when I was 16 years old.
Wow.
And then when I was 51, he didn't come home from work. And I called the company and I said, where is Mark? And they put me on hold, and they came back to tell me that there was a tragedy and that my husband was dead.
Oh my God.
And they never, and this is 3 hours after I'm waiting for him to come home. And, dinner was on the stove at midnight when he always came home. And so it was, it's took my feet out from under me, but not. I don't want this to be about me. I want this to be about the glory of God. And I imagine an opal, the premium of opals, and how you move it a little bit, you see different color sparkles, brilliant beauty, pastels, no darkness. And you just you were there, and you watched the sparkling, you watched them move together for a purpose. But because I am still in a sin nature, I can't access the glory of God and what awaits us there. So I got, I believe, a blessing, and I just, I was torn between, do I keep this to myself because it was so holy? Is it just for me, or do I shout His glory? And so I struggled with this. I talked to you guys a couple months ago, or I don't know how long ago, that I wanted to tell you about it so much, but I struggled because I had to read scripture and find out, and does God say, don't do this? But I wanted to give you some optimism and excitement and things to look forward to that I sure am. It was total peace. And
awesome.
It was just, I don't know how to explain things that I've never seen on earth. I don't know how to explain the sounds of angels that I've never heard on earth.
I think you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've never done public speaking or anything like this, but if God is urging me, and I kind of think He is, because I've been working on this for 2 months, how to present this. So all power, all glory to God for the blessing of it, His revelation of where my husband is as born again believer. So I thank you for your patience. I thank you for this time that I can.
Very, very welcome.
Thank you.
I think you did a fantastic job. You did a fantastic. I love the way you said that the colors were alive.
They were. They weren't still. They were. They had a purpose, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah. You can make light with sound. So I think there's a thing with sound and light together, and they're like this magical thing. And they're alive. It's alive, really.
Yes. I get that. I'm a music lover. I mean, I'm losing my memory. I'm 62. No, 61 or 62. I'm 62. And so I've been through an awful lot, and a lot of trauma, tragedy. And I had an operation because I was misdiagnosed and lost blood for 10 years.
What?
I had to keep getting blood transfusions because
oh my God,
they weren't diagnosing me. So I've had probably 12 blood transfusions.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't like thinking about what got in that blood. I don't like to think about it, but I claim his sovereignty over me.
Now,
Nothing's going to happen to me outside his will, right?
Right. Now, I've heard something that people who've gotten blood transfusions, sometimes they will report all of a sudden they have cravings for foods they've never had cravings before, or all of a sudden they have this affinity for some certain area or country of the world. And a lot of people think it's the influence of that other blood. It's coming into your body and it's bringing something with it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious, having so many, did you ever all of a sudden have different cravings or things like that?
No, I didn't. I needed 6 blood transfusions between January and June when I had to have a major surgery. My stomach was stuck up in between my heart and my lung.
Whoa.
And an endoscopy and a colonoscopy didn't show it. I had to have some brilliant person show up after 10 years and say, Cookie, you need an upper GI, which is where they found my heart, where they found my stomach stuck up in my chest cavity.
Whoa.
Crazy stuff happens to me. But so I hope that I glorified God in my explanation of the peace that I felt, the warmth that I felt, the beauty of voices that I have never heard on this earth. It was foreign. It was just, it kept, it was multitudes of angels that sounded like that just were not focused on words, but were focused on unity and building to a crescendo of it was. I finally realized this is never going to end. It's just going to keep going and going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
well, let me just say you were a very lucky person to spend that much time with the person you love. That's an amazing run of love that you guys had. So that's very, very awesome.
It was when I met him when I was 14. And
wow.
I knew right then that was my soulmate. And I drove my parents crazy. I know, I feel so bad about it, but they let me get married when I was 16.
Oh, good for that.
And my husband and I, we had 14 years of just us,
Wow. That's rocks.
Just us. And I got pregnant on my 30th birthday.
All right. Happy birthday.
Yeah. And I find something kind of interesting about getting pregnant on my 30th birthday.
Wow.
30th birthday, that year of being 30 years old has a little significance. And in fact, I just want to share that a couple years ago, I was talking to my son and I just heard a word, you might say, and God told me that something amazing is going to happen to my son when he turns 30. So wow. I told him when he was 27, I said, I just want to tell you that I heard something wonderful is going to happen to you when you're 30. And when he was 30, he became a daddy.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was I fist bumped him and I pointed up to God and I said, see?
That's incredible. That is incredible. So the music and the colors, and you said all pastels, no dark colors.
Absolutely. It all sparkled.
The light of love color.
Yeah.
Loving colors.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'll just add one more thing that is so personal, but I don't know. Somebody might get something out of this and help me understand that. But a few days after my husband went home to be with the Lord, I was laying in bed and I saw him walk in my room, and try not to laugh, but he was wearing green underwear. And I'm looking at him and I'm wondering, why is he walking in my room and wearing green underwear? And he sat down next to me and he said, it was time. He said, love will never leave you. And he said, it was time for me to have a greater spiritual understanding.
Wow.
And I looked at him and he looked at me, and then he just walked back out the bedroom door. And he, my husband, he never spoke like it was time for me to have a greater spiritual understanding. Like, those words, they just never came out of my man's house, my man's mouth,
Mm-hmm.
We went to church and we studied the Bible and, had a great spiritual relationship with the Lord. But to hear that phrase, I never heard him say that phrase before.
Wow.
So, I don't know. I thought about green. Why green? What does green mean? And I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. And maybe he came walking in my bedroom and sat on my bed in his underwear, because that would be a appearance that I would accept and be comfortable with, if he, because I always saw him in, in underwear and green and, whatever colors. And if he came to me looking different, I would have been startled. So, I don't know.
Was it St. Patrick's Day, maybe?
No.
That would be too easy. You would probably figure that one out.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that.
Okay.
So, thank you for this time that I was able to figure this out.
You're very welcome. I know that your story has touched so many people in the chat here. They've just been raving about your story and
oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I hope to bring joy and blessing and peace and encouragement and love to everyone here.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Everyone I meet,
Thank you, Cookie Miller, and we'll be keeping you in our prayers too.
Thank you. It's been 10 years now that I've traveled this road alone now, and it's not easy. So, if anybody can, send me some directions and help of how to navigate through this technology and the technology, I'd really appreciate it.
Well, you might want to go back and read some of these chats here. Some of the people are giving some talking about some important things.
Okay, I'd really appreciate it. I ended up leaving Brave and went to Safari, and played with the things, and
you figured it out.
I got it.
That's awesome.
I got it, but I give the glory to God because He directs. He enables.
Yes.
So I really want to thank Dark Brain for introducing me to you guys. And,
he's a great guy. Dark Brain's
yeah, and everyone else there has been, so gracious and kind and welcoming. And, as a widow, I sit here alone a lot, and I don't like it. But I find such comfort and company in you beautiful people, because you are beautiful people.
Oh, so are you.
Thank you, dear.
And it's a beautiful story, and I'm very sad that what happened to your husband, but I'm also very happy that you had all that time with him.
Ah, me too. My mom and daddy let me get married at 16, you know?
How old was he at the time?
21.
Oh, okay. A little bit older. But as
Yeah.
you get older, it's the differences fade. You know, there's no difference.
Yeah.
Age is the number. I mean,
Yeah. Right. And, you know, our spirits met. You know, we just connected immediately. Age was not a factor because I was a little bit, you could say, more mature than 16. And, you know, our souls we just connected immediately.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome that you had that connection.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
That's great.
All right.
And you know, also, you know, I remember my first girlfriend, Debbie Madonna. We dated for 3.5 years, and she always used to say that she never wanted to be old. And she said that 30 was old. She never wanted to be 30. But she died at age 29 of lymph node cancer. So
whoa,
yeah. So be careful. You know, when you talk about yourself, I mean, your body might be listening, right? So I like to tell people I plan to live forever, and so far my plan's working perfectly.
Amen.
We do live forever. Our immortal spiritual beings inside of us that are connected to God are eternal. So these meat suits are just temporary meat suits, you know.
Yes, we'll depart from this flesh and forever be, you know, our pure spirit and whatever God's planned for us there.
Oh yeah. It's pretty wild. I was out of my body once, and I didn't see the pearlescent colors like you were talking about, but I did notice the colors were very crisp and sharp, like you've never seen colors before. But definitely did not have that wonderful experience that you had. So that's, you know what? Do you paint or do you do any kind of art?
I make jewelry, macrame, and I was not blessed with the talent of like what you have, you know, being able to draw, and you know, I don't have that, but you know, I have other things, right?
You do, and you know what? Anybody can paint. I mean, because you saw the colors, you could just throw the color on there, and I don't know. I think that'd be kind of fun to try to capture some of that magic that you found there.
I would love to know how, but how do you paint? How do you paint anything close to what I witnessed?
I don't know. But you know what? There's a technique called pouring, where people they put different colors of paint in a cup and they pour it on a canvas, and then they kind of rock it back and forth, and they get these beautiful images. Something like that might. I don't know, because I didn't see what you saw, but I don't know.
Well, just look into the most perfect opals, and you know, and just, you know, rock it back and forth and imagine it on a huge scale,
flowing it out.
Yeah, and you're at the door, and you're in total amazement watching the colors sparkle and move with purpose. They moved with a purpose and a direction.
Were they like shafts of light, like turning?
Nah. Well, the river it looked like a river because it was a group that formed together and went somewhere. I didn't know where they went, but they had a purpose and they were going somewhere.
Wow.
And then the other colors that were a little less potent and bright. They were more shimmering.
Mm.
They surrounded me like it's hard to explain. I don't know.
Like little angels,
It very well could be.
like pixie angels or something.
Yeah, I stay away from. I tend to stay away from other people's, out of body experience, and because I only want to know what God tells me. I only want to know what He wants me to know. So I keep my, my vessel with Him, like, hold on tight,
Well,
so that I'm not tricked or,
right.
because this is Satan's playground, and I respect that.
Can you even believe what's? It's the only thing good that can come of all this evil is that people wake up and notice it and turn away from it. That's the only good thing that can happen.
Yes,
Maybe-
and beware of deception.
Maybe
Deception.
the more stories like the one you told tonight, people hear, I think the closer to that we come.
Yeah, I hope. I
think-
only want to be, a blessing.
A positive blessing.
That's all. The positivity only,
Mhm.
and no, nothing else. Nothing else. I won't let it in my spirit. I just reject negativism and just like, no, I ain't got time for you. Get away. You're not from God. Get away.
Yes.
God show me truth and only truth, and protect me from all this other stuff.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. So, okay, everybody, wrap her up in your prayers, and thank you so much for that beautiful story. I'll be thinking about those colors and those sounds that you described. Just gorgeous.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
the sound of the angels. They just like were I lost my voice because of acid coming up from my stomach that was in my heart and lung chamber area, so it hurt my voice. So I'm really excited and blessed that I have a voice tonight.
Yes.
'Cause most nights I don't have a voice that you can hear.
Oh wow.
For now, but I'm gonna honey my vocal cords up and call on His healing and trust I'll get it back. And if
You'll
I
get
don't,
it back. You'll get it
there's
back.
purpose
and
to
some.
that.
You'll
Yeah.
get it back. We're gonna be praying for you, so it'll be.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
And I have a huge passion for music, though, and I love to play the piano and or just drums or anything I can get my hands on. So maybe that's my artistic avenue. If I can't do what you do, I can't draw, but music.
Do it. Do it.
I've lost a lot of memory from lack of oxygen to my brain because of losing so much blood over a long period of time. But God can heal. God can do anything.
Yes.
Raise Lazarus from the dead. So I'm with you. I'm with Him and whatever He has planned for me. Positivity only.
Positivity.
And trust and faith.
Yes.
Grounded. Fist bumps. You hear me?
Fist bump.
Gotcha.
There you go.
All right. Before I lose my voice, I'm gonna check out here. If I can figure out how to check out, maybe you can check me out.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Well, thank you again, and you can come. You're welcome back anytime you want. You can call in.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate all of you and this opportunity. To God be the glory for great things you have done. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we appreciate you very much. So thank you so much.
I appreciate you all too. All right.
Good night.
Good. Well, are you going away now? Because I'm gonna click back in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say good night to everybody after I say goodbye to you. And then
okay, I'm so sorry it took me so long to figure this out. Thank you for hanging in there with me.
I'm so glad it happens. Thank you so much for calling in. I'm glad it worked.
All right, you guys rock. God bless you all. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye. Till then.
Bye.
Bye.
There, she figured it out. I was just about to do it. Well, friends, we did it again, episode 277, and we got to hear from our good friend Cookie Miller. If I don't see you here Friday, I'm sure I will see you elsewhere. Yes, I might not be here Friday because of my teeth tomorrow. Big tooth thing happening tomorrow. So just my mind is filled with these visuals of what she was talking about, what she saw. Beautiful imagery. Beautiful imagery. Heartwarming call, yes. Yes. God can heal, but you and God together can heal even further. Yes. Cookie Miller, awesome call. Thank you so much. You are in my prayers. Yes. Awesome. And thank you, Dark Brain, for telling her about the show. Good night, everyone. We'll see you maybe Friday or maybe Monday, because we're just on Range of Strange, where the outrageous is contagious, and the paranormal is the new norm. Paranormal is the new norm. I can't even talk. We'll see you next time. Might be Monday, might be Friday. We'll see. Until then, peace in.